So on the ice now, a couple from the Ukraine. They started the competition in 10th place in the compulsory dance, dropped to 12th on the original, so looking to redeem themselves a little bit if they possibly can here. First time at Europeans. They were 21st in the World Championships last year. Skating to Stella Erens. This is Anna Zadorozhniuk and Sergei Verbillo from the Ukraine.
Very different feel to this routine, but they're down in the knee, power in the movements, building up speed very quickly. And very strong in the lift. Here's the twizzles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and good. More turns you do, the higher level of difficulty. Look at him working the edges. Down in the knee, pushing the ankle, staying on one foot, makes it more difficult to do the turns. And you're allowed to separate very briefly. Very effective coming back into the spin, which was well done. You can see him hit the position very fast. Changing edge on the spread, a lot of power and strength required to do a lift that quickly. This type of music with a strong rhythmic beat works now for the new rules. Here's the diagonal step sequence. It allows you to emphasize each edge. Not too fast. So you can do deeper edges. Watch them, they'll be open and do some back crosses into the next move. They do that a lot. I prefer it in dancehall.
Well, I love the music. Choice from Cirque du Soleil, and I felt that it suited their style. It was a pace they could cope with.
Very strong indeed, that as an overall routine, and maintaining the pace through the routine with that sort of music works for them. And because he's so down in the knee, and because they matched well, there was a pacing of it, that you don't need to go too frenetic, you don't need to go too slow or too fast, but they maintained a good speed. There was a few moments where, for me, they were open, almost doing the pair skating side by side, but there's some powerful lifts in there. If we see the one after this, where he got into the spread eagle very quickly, and she was foot round his neck, but they hit the position very quickly indeed. And he's got power on the spins. Again, it has to be out in either 6 or 10 seconds. 6 the smaller lift, and 10 the longer lift. Just 4 lifts allowed. Here's the twizzles. They were good. Backward outside for the second part. The judges look at it. You see, they just got slightly out of alignment on the end, so the judges looking at that on their screens, they have it segmented, they'll have those twizzles, and they'll be able to look at them in super slow motion, see what level they were. Were they nothing? Were they +3 if they were great? Were they -3 if they weren't that great? And there was a good spin, just a separation before they got back into the spin. There he is getting into that lift. Oof. So fast. Bit of a battle almost. If she gets it wrong, she'd knock his head off really, but the power and being able to do a spread eagle, you need to be able to do it as a man now in ice dancing.
Yeah, the balance there, I mean, that's the serpentine lift, isn't it? So changes of edge and everything in there.
Change of edge, difficult position for the lady, difficult position for the man.
And that's not easy.
It's not easy. He's staying on the 2 feet. If you've got to 1 foot, then it would be really, really hard as well. And you see how the rise and fall of the knee and the ankle, and that's what makes the edges flow, and that's what the judges are looking for in the ice dancing, and it can give effortless power. It is the rise and fall of the knee and the ankle, keeping the hips underneath you, that can make it look absolutely beautiful, and they do when they're stroking around the rink, go flat out. It's very impressive to see.
Yeah, the power pull is so important in every aspect of figure skating now. There's the French couple warming up. They'll be second to go in the penultimate group. It's Penel Caron and Matteo Just. But we look at these marks now on the screen for the Ukrainians, and they're not bad. 77.66, a new personal best for Anna and Sergei, so that's good. It's smiles in the kiss and cry as they get a ranking of first place at this stage. First on the night and first overall with a personal best. That's good stuff.
Well put together program. 6 out of the 8 elements had level 4 there. They've really worked at it. Nikolai Morozov has really, stamped authority on that program too. Well done to the team.
And there's the view here.